Hi, good people. Welcome back to yet another episode of Chai and Cocktails podcast, where we do not choke on it. And obviously, everything and anything authentic, we get to talk about it. All kinds of conversations authentic. We get to talk about it. And I'm so excited. And as always, our cocktail of the day is a sangria. This is a white sangria. And yeah, I'm going to put the recipe down below. So yeah, sure. Let's go right into it. And today, my amazing, I don't even know how many amazing I can say to explain how amazing. My amazing co-host is Jollette. Drum rolls.
She's here.
Hi, Jollette.
Hi, Fassie.
How are you?
I'm awesome.
I believe that people who are very perverted are very smart people. Because if I tell you a perverted joke right now,
you're hitting.
we're not here to play. I believe if I crack a sexy joke and you don't get it, your IQ is low. Pick. What do you mean you don't get it? If I tell you not to choke on it, why are you not smiling?
Guys, I'm receiving
why are you not
smirking? All of you who are slow, I hope you believe it.
Fail. Hi, good people. Welcome back to yet another episode of Chai and Cocktails podcast, where we do not choke on it. And obviously, everything and anything authentic, we get to talk about it. All kinds of conversations authentic. We get to talk about it. And I'm so excited. And as always, our cocktail of the day is a sangria. This is a white sangria. And yeah, I'm going to put the recipe down below. So yeah, sure. Let's go right into it. And today, my amazing, I don't even know how many amazing I can say to explain how amazing. My amazing co-host is Jollette. Drum rolls.
She's here.
Hi, Jollette.
Hi, Fassie.
How are you?
I'm awesome.
Your
I'm
name
so happy
is
you called.
so cool. Like
Girl star.
I feel intimidated. Why are you that cool?
The irony is,
Yeah.
let me tell you how my name came up. By the way, it's Jollette.
Jollette.
Yes.
Like some Spanish, French in it?
French, actually.
Ah,
How
okay.
it came up, I come from a family of like 8 kids.
Okay.
Yeah, and we are all J-O's.
Y'all are many.
And I was number 6.
How many kids do you want to have?
We'll pause
get
that
back to
thought,
that. Right.
When we get to the kids part.
Right.
But like, as I said, a family of 8, I'm number 6.
Yeah.
And by the time my parents reached me, they were just done with like
They were
jaws.
tired.
Like, where are we going to get a name for this one now? Anyway, so
So you're the 8th?
I'm number 6, actually.
Wow.
So they opened a name dictionary and they just looked for something that means happy. But in French, it means both happy and pretty. So come on.
A full package.
You get it?
Like what? It's so good to have you. I'm so excited to have you. I can't express that enough. I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here.
It's good to have you. How are you?
I'm going to be fine. Immediately, we just toast to it because...
Like we say, don't choke on
white
it.
Sangria is looking...
Looking good. We don't choke on it. That's why we have the cocktails to wash it down. Every kind of conversation we get to have and wash it down with our cocktails. Like we are bringing you the tea. Why are you choking on it?
Why?
Like, don't choke on it.
Just swallow.
Talking about swallowing. Who is Jollette? Like, if I want to know Jollette, who is Jollette?
Oh my.
Jollette.
I've actually not been asked that question.
I'm getting used to your name, Jollette.
Thank you.
Jollette.
It sounds nice rolling off
It's
your tongue,
so
doesn't it?
cool. I can't get enough of it.
You're going to make me full of myself here.
You should be. It should be. That should be.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Jollette is basically your average girl, right? I'm a simple person. I'm a radio host. I'm an MC. I am soon to be DJ, by the way. I actually do a lot of different things. Also, I'm an IT person trying to measure in cybersecurity.
A girl who is all round, full
Girl,
package.
I am trying to do everything.
She's pretty. she's cool. She's sexy. She's smart.
And there's one more thing about me.
Tell me
I'm
about
a short
it.
girl. The pride I take in saying that is...
Tell men who are looking for short girlies.
No, don't just come, my friend. We are as short as our tempers.
What is the criteria? Like, what do I need to know before I come?
Before you approach a short girl, to start, guys, first of all, approach a short girl humbly. We have the pride of an ego. I'm not going to lie.
Behave.
We are very proud.
Behave.
And we like We like ourselves a gentleman.
Very much, yeah.
We like someone who's going to make you feel like a baby. I mean, look at us. We are pint size.
We're soft girlies.
Yeah.
Like, treat us nice.
So, yeah, be sure to come very humbly and very gentleman-like. And please pack your wallet.
Say that again.
In fact,
we are clipping
this
that
goes out
because
if you're approaching any woman,
whether you're short or tall,
I don't care. If you're
pack
approaching any
your
woman,
wallet.
have some money, please.
Are you saying you would not pay for a date because...
I would pay for a date real quick. I don't mind, but like it depends on how long have I known this person. You know, it's not going to be the first date and I'd be like, oh,
let me clear for everything.
Let me clear for us. I got us, boo.
No, thank you. Prove yourself first.
A man is born to lead, though.
A man is born to care for a woman. Take care of the woman.
Yeah, man.
Prove that you can do it.
I'll follow by example. You know, if
it
you,
works
if you
like
pay the first time, I'll be like, oh, he did last time.
Wow, because you're a follower.
Something like that. No.
Okay. So you've told us Jollette has all these professional things, and every time I call someone on and ask them who they are, I tell them, aside from your professional bit, who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I am a soldier at heart.
What?
Yeah.
Now say that again.
I am a soldier at heart.
Why are you fighting God's war? Like,
I'm not
men
fighting
are supposed
his war.
to do that.
My definition of soldier is not someone who goes to battle all the time.
What's your definition?
My definition of soldier is someone who is ready for battle.
So you're born ready.
I feel like it's something that you have to just remind yourself to be ready for any situation and find a way to dissolve it. Or if you can't, be ready with the team of people
who can help you navigate that.
So for me, aside from being job, whatnot, and looking for money elsewhere, I love to see people doing their stuff. I love to see people pushing on. I love to push on. I love to push my people. Yeah, that's me, man.
So you're a girls, a man's. What are you?
I'm the cruise group.
You're the team. You
get? I'm that.
You're pushing for everyone. A win is a win.
As long as you and I vibe, I'm going to be your number one fan.
So let's talk about vibe. Like when someone wants to be a friend, like what CV should they send
there's
in?
No CV. Me, I'm too easy.
It's vibes, yeah.
As long as we vibe, yeah. As long as we vibe, I'm the kind of person who I might actually make a friend without even trying.
Mm-hmm.
If I've met someone the first time, I'm literally, Okay, let me take an example. Recently, on Sunday, I went to see a friend of mine play at Chadondo. Shout out to DJ Mary Jo.
Yeah.
So I went to see DJ Mary Jo and I spent almost the entire night there. But before I went to where she was seated, I isolated myself because I wanted to, make a phone call and whatnot. And I found this guy seated alone, literally in the middle of the rugby pitch. I'm like,
what's up?
This is where I want to see. I want to see what's going on here. I grabbed that chair, sat right next to him. I was like, hi, how are you?
You need to give me some of that. I struggle making friends. I'm so, I don't know. I feel like I'm not very outgoing enough to make new friends. And I've been struggling.
You don't need to get out of it.
What do you do?
Sometimes being you, the person who does not make so many friends easily, saves you a lot.
How so? I feel like
girl. Can I even get started on that?
There's a lot.
You can meet the randomest of people and they pretend to be the best of friends to you there and then when you meet them. But after knowing them, after getting to know who they are, what they stand for,
the table
their values,
changes.
You're just like, why did I even waste my time talking to this person?
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's good that you protect me. I count it as protecting your energy.
Okay. Now, I wanted to talk about friendship a little bit more. But before we get into that, we have a segment where we just rant. Like, pour out your heart, that complaint, that thing that pissed you off during the week, that thing that is nagging you right now.
Oh, my God.
You put it on the table, we let it out, because we need good vibes.
What if the people know when they watch this, they know she's talking about me?
You know we are being truthful.
They're the ones who...
It's how we do it.
Never mind, I was going to say something else.
No one is cancelling you.
Okay.
Say it.
Don't choke on it.
Yeah, they have to choke on it. For us here, we don't. If it affects you, choke on it.
Thank you. That's the chai and cocktails, baby.
Yay.
Anyway, so ranting. So I found out recently that a friend of mine, who I really thought was a friend of mine, has been spreading the wrongest stuff about me to like a gazillion other friends of mine.
So your point of keeping few friends comes in again?
You know what I mean? I'm like, hello, friend. I didn't even know we're this close.
I thought we were cool. Like, what
like
happened?
we were cool, but we're not like close. But now, how do you actually get the time and
To
the
spread
energy
all this
to sit
rumor.
down and talk about little me? I mean, look at me, man. I can't
I
even
mean-
beat you.
I'm
You know
just
what I
a
mean?
soft, short girl.
You don't even have. How do you have time for this? How?
Like, where are you getting all that time?
It puzzled me because apparently these rumors had been running for like the last 3 months.
That's
then
a
one of
long time.
Yeah, and then when it finally landed on someone who's really my friend,
They came
walked
out.
up to me and they were like, "Bro, we need to chat."
Like,
I'm
what's
like-
going on?
I'm like, okay. So I thought it was nothing serious because
Serious, yeah.
when this guy comes to judge me, I'm just like,
This is
you
my
know,
friend. We're just chilling, yeah?
I was holding my phone. He's like, "Put your phone down. It's serious." I'm like, "Oh."
Okay. It's
So
one
what's
of
up?
those moments, yeah.
He's like, "So I've had this, I've had this, I've had that," and I'm like, "Who's saying all this?"
Like, where is it coming? Where is the source?
Anyway, so my point, if you actually have the time in your day
To talk about
to talk about
me.
someone else,
Yeah.
I learned a quote that said, "Do not make someone else's business your business."
business.
There is no particular reason you have in your life to sit down and think about something that does not concern you.
Because why?
Can you please focus on building you?
I hope you're hearing it.
I'm just saying.
Whoever is spreading the rumor, and those we intend to spread the rumor, like, focus.
Like, okay, we are all human. We all mess up. We all
Mm-hmm.
go astray. But it does not give you a right to go and consistently judge someone, pin down someone for
Right.
this one thing they did wrong. Move on, my nigga. Move on.
Grow
Because me
up.
where I am, I'm looking good. I'm making
I'm feeling
money.
good.
I'm like, I said it could go, bro. What do you mean?
Crazy. I feel like I don't really have a rant of this week. The only thing that pissed me off this week that really got to me is disappointment. Like, what do you mean we have a plan and you can't make it?
Oh,
like,
wait.
why are you not communicating?
Who is speaking
days?
in terms of, is it like your friend? You guys had made
mean-
plans?
I
Or
mean,
is it
as
a-
long as it
could be a
involves.
man.
I mean,
Was
for
it a
the
day?
men, I don't
Was
really
it a
feel
day?
like
You can tell us if it was a day, girl.
it wasn't a day, but like I wish though. I wish it was a day, but it wasn't a day. This was so work related. Like, how are you not focused enough? Like, where is your focus at? If it's
Yeah.
work, I mean, if it's just friends we're hanging out, okay, call me up like 2 minutes in and tell me you can't show up. I'll be okay with
Okay.
that. But it's work. Why are you not taking it seriously? Like,
Guys
where
are
is your
playing with your
focus at?
money.
You're playing with my money, my
Yeah.
time. What do
We don't have time for that.
we do not.
I don't know whoever that was. We've cancelled you.
Thank you. Thank
Oma.
you. I feel very content after that. It feels like you've taken a weight off my shoulder.
Another sip because I think it's going to work out quite well. Where we're headed is nice. I
Hey,
love
there's
it.
a lot.
Ah.
You are a radio personality, and I feel like radio, just like any other media, requires a lot of
Yeah.
branding, a lot of targeting what your audience is, and creating them, like aligning them to a certain kind of line. So if you know they like listening to you because of this specific thing, you like focus on that a lot. So that makes me think of self-imaging. Yeah.
Okay.
How does that affect your self-image as a person? Because sometimes I believe radio presenters, you have to step into that persona to be on radio and chatty. You're
It's true,
in there
it's
for
true.
5 hours. How
don't
are
even
you
remind me.
talking for 5 freaking hours? How?
The irony is, when I think about it when I'm outside the studio, it sounds like a lot.
It is a lot.
When I'm in studio,
It's not.
I'm just like, hey,
Let's go.
hey. By the time the show is done, I'm like, oh, but like, yay! I don't know. It's a mixed feeling.
Like, how do you keep your self-image? Like, because at the end of the day, people
Yeah.
who perceive you from radio only know you as that radio
That radio
presenter. They
person,
know the
yeah.
personality. How do you divide the two? You outside your work, your personality from media, and just you as you. Is there a distinction between the two?
I've
at least?
actually been fighting with that myself a lot. I've been fighting with finding a distinction between the two personalities because I am who I am.
And that's just how it is.
It's kind of just how it is. Before, like when I just got onto doing the show I'm doing now, it was
Right.
done previously.
What show are you doing? So
Oh,
that those
by
who
the
don't
way, guys,
listen,
guys,
go
guys.
listen, yeah?
As we speak right now, just head over to your web browser, whatever, type in www.radiocity.ug and you will find us anywhere. We are streaming. Even if you go to Simanya, the North Pole, you will find us on that
You'll
station.
find you there.
You will find us. But if you're in Uganda, just click 97.0 FM, and that is Radio City. I do the mid-morning magazine. That is from 10 a.m. to... Oh, yeah, I do the mid-morning magazine 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That is Monday to Friday. And then on Saturday, I count down your favorite tracks of the week on the Top 20 Countdown from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So, Radio City, you had better love life and love music.
Ooh,
you know what I
mean? Yes. I feel like she needs to be paid for that. Yeah, you need to be paid for that. That's very billable.
First wait. My guys will say, what is she saying?
What is she on? We apologize. She's being paid.
Thank you so
She's
much,
happy.
guys. I appreciate it. Anyway, so back to what you asked.
Yeah.
I don't have a distinction per se between myself and my radio personality. I feel like people love what I bring
on
to
radio.
air.
Yeah.
They love the no filter me. They love the fact that I am spontaneous. They love the fact that I speak my mind. That I talk about the things I like.
Right.
They kind of flow with me. And yes, I listen to what they like because, of course, I take feedback and whatnot. But it helps me remember who I am, stand for who I am. Because a lot of people get lost in trying to be a radio personality. You're trying to look like this person, trying to sound like this person. Like I had Lucas saying in another episode, you cannot just be there trying to be
someone else. Yeah.
The inspiration is there, true, but don't be that person.
Don't try to be every bit of that person. Yeah.
And that is where people lose their way, and then they end up now doing this. And you end up seeing a radio personality with no personality.
They've lost themselves in it.
They have no personality, bro. You just see them.
Like the other radio station we were talking about earlier.
Station X, man. We're
not going to say it because we're not trying to get cancelled, but we're not choking on it either.
Guys, truthfully, you need to. And one of the things that it's because I've not been on radio for a long time. I've just been on for about 3 years?
That's a short time.
Yeah, and in these 3 years, I have realized that I am still learning. There is still so much. I've not even scratched the surface of radio. I have so much to learn to become the best radio presenter I want to be.
True.
And the day you realize that you need to humble yourself to that extent, and remember you're learning new stuff every day, guys get confident after they've told them you have the job.
Right.
And then they just stop doing the work.
They start just waiting for you to finish.
They just chill, man. They're like,
you have the job.
When they come take a picture of you, say, oh, this radio personality is here. Oh,
and you feel cool and good about it. She can't stress it enough. Talking about image and personality, do you believe that how we portray ourselves is who we are, is our identity, or just basically who we are? Let's say, okay, just in your understanding, what is identity and what is image? Is there a distinction between the two, or the two are just the same thing?
I know there's a distinction.
Because personality is you can alternate between personalities. You can switch it up.
The way they say girls have multiple, huh?
I mean, we were born with it. I might be another person 10 minutes ago.
Don't worry.
But it's still me either way.
We love the you.
Thank you.
Every bit of it.
Exactly.
We just want you.
Yeah, like let's whichever I come in, take it. And be content with it. So personality is very easy to switch. But then your self-image and your identity, is there really a difference? Especially for you who is in the industry. Can you split what your identity is and what your what your image is? Yeah. Or the two have to work together?
The two actually do have to work together, but you need to know the difference. Your identity is what you stand for, is who you are, what is your job description. When people look at you and they're saying, I want to hire this person, what are they hiring me for? Your identity is, what am I known for? Your image is more like, what do I look like? What do I present myself as? And those two have to go hand in hand. If you're working in the creative space,
you have to work around.
You have to look good, you have to feel good, you have to even be good, like personality wise. You can't go around telling people you're a good person, and yet the rumors going around are like,
that person is not good.
Be a good person. So all that matches up to who you are as a person. That is identity, and who you appear to be in front of other people's eyes. That's your image.
Right.
When people say Fassie. What's the image?
What's the image they get?
Yes.
So your image is practically your identity crafted in the best way you can put it out there.
It's like the headline of your identity.
So it's like a mask you wear.
You get.
Like,
And it had better
okay,
be
you're
pretty.
behind the mask, but you're still wearing the mask.
You get. That mask just helps you filter out who you need in your space.
That makes
Who
me
you-
think of reinventing yourself, because I believe, like you said, you're still learning a lot, you're still
Yeah.
growing and all of
Yeah.
that. And that makes me wonder, as you grow and learn and stuff like that and unlearn a lot of things, over time you realize you have to change a few things because now you're growing, the era has changed, the trend is different.
Yeah.
It's, because evolving never really stops, really. So when you reach a point where you have to evolve, you have to change, you have to switch it up, how do you deal with that when the world is so used to, oh, she's this person we know, now you have to switch up? Do you think there is an easy way of just like switching it up, or you just have to wait for the world to get used to you switching it up?
Can I tell you the truth?
Please,
There's
please.
no-
That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
We're here for the truth.
Hey.
Please. There is literally no easy way for you to say, I'm trying to do something different for myself, and the world is going to perceive it easily.
Okay.
There is no way in life.
So just go for it.
Go, bro. Just go. Because
At
I
the
have
end of
faced
the
it
day, it's for
myself,
you.
and it pains me so much to say this, but I've faced it from my own family. A lot of them to this day still don't believe in my radio dream.
Oh.
Right?
They're still like, you're not going to make anything out of that.
A
That's
lot of them to
crazy.
this day, they still tell me, even after going through everything I've been through to which where I am.
Do they listen to you?
Exactly. I don't think they do.
They
but
don't.
That's besides the point.
That's for another day.
They'll be fine, man. They'll really be fine.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to get to is, there will always be someone who will not appreciate what you bring to the table.
True.
There'll always be someone who will probably try to look down on you because, I mean, look at me, I'm a short girl. When people look at me, they just underestimate me immediately.
Yeah.
But you cannot give them that satisfaction. You have to show up for yourself, bro.
True.
Show up for who you are, and that is the only way you're going to get paid. It's the only way you're going to get noticed. It's the only way you're going to get into places that
Talk
you deserve.
about it. Yeah.
Show up for yourself. I did not wake up one morning and ask my friend, oh, do you know anyone at Radio City? I want to get a job. No, my G. I woke up and
You worked hard for it.
I was walking station to station for like 3 years for 2 years until finally Radio City had me.
Wow.
I walked and I literally went to their doors and said, I can do that.
But you were talking about reinventing yourself, doing you, working for yourself, and all of that in between.
Yeah.
What are the struggles that come with that? Because you said you worked for about 2-3 years. Did you get to a point where you're like, let's give up? Like,
Yeah.
it's enough. Let's just close it.
I did. Sadly, I did. And I'm glad that I went out of that part of my life because it sunk me into a part of depression.
I can imagine.
And this is a point where you're depressed that the job you've been fighting for is not going well. The family that you have and hold so
Don't
dear is
believe
not
in you
believing in your
anymore.
dream. You're doing a lot of things just to get by, and you're trying to look as independent as possible to parents who don't want to hear that nonsense from a girl child.
Right,
I
like, what
don't know
do
if
you
that
mean?
makes sense, right?
I know it makes sense.
And I was just there like, okay, you know what? I've tried everything and now I'm done. You know
Like,
what? Let me just
let's close it up.
Let's close it up. Like, let's just finish the degree and see where the degree
what
takes
happens.
us, you know? But I sat down and I thank God really so much because I'm a firm believer in God. I thank God that I never lost sight of who He was
Amazing.
in my life. I never lost sight of how much He has been there for me.
Right.
I never lost sight of the one person I went to cry to and they listened.
Right.
My best friend of about 12 years did... If I start on that story...
It's another long day.
Anyway, just know we're not friends anymore.
12 years.
Yeah, I cut her off like that. I was like, bro, you're not going to bring this kind of nonsense
How
into
do
my
you
life. I'm
do
done.
that? Like 12 years, I'm like stuck on you. I'm
Okay,
like,
let me ask
you're
you a
not
question.
going nowhere.
Let me ask you something.
Yes.
If you had a best friend, and I've quoted those words clearly, who, let's say, every time you showed interest in a guy, they would show interest in the same guy. Every time
No.
you had something good going on, they
No.
would, oh my God, me too, I have this.
No.
Every time someone... And I'm sorry, I don't want to say it like this, but let me say it.
No, but that's
There's
evil.
a time a person of a same sex took an interest in me, and this chick felt it a certain kind of way
That she also wants to be taken interest in.
by the same chick.
No!
Guys,
No.
I looked at this chick and said, you know what? I've washed my hands. I'm done. Like,
Clearly.
I can't keep doing this with you. And
'Cause
guys kept
what do
asking
you
me-
mean?
Guys kept, when I would say that's my best friend, guys would be like,
Are you sure? Are you sure?
and I never saw that look until 12 years later.
That must have sunk in, because what do you mean?
So you see, when you're talking about turning your life around and doing different things that you're not used to doing just to make yourself a better person,
I can imagine what
it
kind
takes
of...
cutting off certain people. It
Shit.
takes cutting. It takes blocking out. Like, I am a good mental blocker.
And
I
it works.
mentally block. God, let me tell you. Let me even look at you
Fix
straight.
yourself. Get ready.
You cannot annoy me once, twice, 3 times, and I don't mentally block you. I'll see you.
3 times are more than enough. We're good.
You become
After that, we're done.
You become a ghost, bro.
Right?
I see you, and I'll be civil with you. And by the way, I'm the best polka dot face you'll ever meet. I'll be, oh my God, hi.
No, first sure.
How are
First-
you? Hi, bro. How are you? Are you great?
I
Oh my God,
almost...
it's nice to see
It's
you.
so believable. It's so
And
believable.
after that, I'm just like,
We're done. Like,
Well,
it
next-
wasn't pleasant.
yeah, it wasn't that nice.
How do
Again,
you-
there.
I need that skill. I need that skill.
Because sometimes if you're going to give everyone your everything and they're going to throw it back at you, hold some for yourself.
Right. Look
You're
out
going-
for yourself.
You're going to lose yourself as a human.
Be
if you
kind to
don't.
yourself, because at the end of the day, it's you first.
And a lot of people call me selfish.
I actually believe being
but
selfish is a good thing.
sometimes
It's very
I take
deserving.
pride in my selfishness because it has protected me from people who would have done me
In
very-
other words, we are pro selfishness.
a little bit, just
A little
I
bit.
mean,
Just-
God doesn't like selfish people, so we have to, you know.
I really know God doesn't like selfish people, but at some point, God is selfish too. Like,
Sis,
it's like, I am your God. Like, worship me.
I'm a jealous God.
Yeah,
You know
like,
me.
okay, you have the free will
To do whatever you want, but
Yeah,
it's
but
me.
I am the one.
So in that same spirit, we are the ones.
We are the ones. So it's either me or you choose a side.
And take that for yourself.
Right.
And I'm the kind of person who always says, I know even me sometimes I talk about my friends being selfish and kind of how it hurts me and whatnot. Because I speak my mind, and it's not easy for everyone to do, right? I literally speak what I feel I have to say. Unless it depends on the kind of situation. Let's say if I'm at my parents, or if I'm with my bosses, if I'm with people who I expect to
be
in authority
mature enough, yeah.
over me. Of course, there I don't say my mind immediately. I first, go back
Analyze
and
the
think through what I'm going to
situation.
say.
Yeah.
Because it might end up, costing you
Cracking
your
the
life.
wrong cracks, yeah?
So, as much as you need to think about what you have to say, be unapologetically yourself. Don't allow anyone to make you feel like, oh my God, sorry, I did that.
Why are you being sorry for being
Sorry,
yourself?
you're in my energy, please.
Shush it. Like, keep quiet.
Like,
Talking about being unapologetically yourself,
Yeah.
and all the things that come along with being unapologetically yourself. How do you fit that in a situation where you're in a relationship? And I mean, I feel like relationships always come up because at the end of the day, we are human beings. You know what I believe? You know what I believe? I believe human beings are love beings. Like, we are born to love and to be loved. So everyone at some point deserves to be loved and craves to be
to
loved.
also give that love to someone.
Exactly. So it's very natural that at every point, relationships will come. Because are you single? I mean, I feel like we should start on a clear note. Are you?
Yes.
Why?
Very single.
But why?
Man, I was madly heartbroken at a certain point in my life.
How long
not
ago was
heartbroken,
that?
but my first experience with a real relationship changed it for me, because this person literally had me as a trophy wife.
Oh,
those
that is
things
the
of,
worst
I
kind
have
of
that
relation.
babe,
That's the
my babe.
worst kind of relationship you can be
Yes.
in.
And that was my first full experience into
I
having
am
a boyfriend.
sorry for you.
And that killed it for me properly.
Yeah.
So, I went on a certain self-discovery journey and decided to just be on my own, man. Like, enjoy my own company.
So what? You're pro single now?
I did get into a little relation. I won't call it a relationship
A
because
situation.
You
You were figuring things out.
I mean, the most of the guys that saw us thought we were in a serious relationship. So it was more like that. For about 6 months, we were.
That's a long time.
Yeah. So I don't know what to call it.
Wait, you guys were figuring out things for 6 months?
Girl, don't make me relive that shame.
No, you're
because I
patient.
know as a girl,
I am proud of
that.
you. You should be.
Girl, I'm ashamed because I know the limit is
6
like
months.
the limit is like 3 months, and you're like, okay, now what
You
are we
know
doing
it by
for
3
real?
months. You're like there's
are
no
we
future.
clear or are we not?
Yeah.
Anyway, so me and this guy were good, but after a certain 6 months, we were actually awesome. Of like,
So what changed?
we called each other
What
bae,
changed?
hi boo.
Okay.
And we had nicknames. It was like
Y'all were not playing.
we weren't playing, bro. And every time we were hanging out with the boys or even my girls, they would know when to give us space.
Because they know this is
They're like,
something
"Oh,
serious.
guys."
So what changed?
Um,
Because that seems serious. By the
wa-
time they're hanging
was
out with the boys
bro,
and girls,
it was serious.
you know it's
And
serious,
then-
yeah.
And then
Something happened. Spill it. Like, say it.
long distance happened.
That can be the worst thing.
He up and left the country. It wasn't his decision to leave, so I
Okay.
completely understood him on that front.
Okay.
He was just given a 2 weeks notice,
Oh,
and they
so it
told
was
him
very
in
quick.
2 weeks you're leaving this place. So we talked about it and thought maybe when he leaves we'll try and see how things go on from there. But I would like to say I did my best. I put in all my 100, and it probably wasn't working out for him, because tell me why 1 month later, after we've been talking, even good morning, what time is it there, Vichy? What are you doing?
It's all going okay.
This guy used to send me texts like, it's too early for you to look this good in the morning.
Oh.
I'm like, "Nah, stop.
You're like,
not even here," but
stop. Let's stop. Yeah.
And then 1 month later, I don't think I like you anymore.
Are you serious now? Now, if on someone else, it definitely
Guys.
fun. It's not about you. It cannot be about
Anyway.
you.
So I moved on. I was like, you know what? Ebia love ngenda so can be umulem. I have a crush, Bambi, but I might crush if you're listening.
Shout out to your crush.
I won't even say your name, bro, because Onomia.
I thought we're not supposed to choke on it.
Let me talk on that name, because guys will have me for days. They'll be like, what? Anyway. Yeah.
Talking about your crush,
Yeah.
since you can't say your crush's name, what's
Okay.
your type? What's your typical everyday type of guy that you would go for? Everything else constant.
I'm going to say all this, and my best friends are going to look at me like, Arimba. Anyway, so my typical type, like what I would want to have in a guy, if this is my man.
Your
you know what I
man.
mean?
My man, my man,
I
my
want him to be a
man.
bit built, fit, take care of your body. That one thing that should not lie
What
about
is it
you.
with
Your
short
face
girls
card
and
should
build?
not lie, bro. Be nice to look at now.
So don't be ugly.
don't-
Just in simple
I'm
terms,
begging you,
don't be
please,
ugly.
eh?
Just
I'm asking kindly. It's not even by you. It's not your fault.
it's not your making.
It's
Just
not,
be
but
be
if you're
cute.
approaching me, please, please, I'm begging.
Don't be
Because
ugly.
I will side eye you like I've not seen you. What do you mean?
Why?
Anyway,
we are all God's children.
Yes, we are. But I don't want to be ever put in a position
Where you have to.
where I might get angry and say something about your look. I'm
Wait,
not like that,
you would
but-
do that?
I'm not like that, but like sometimes I will.
Sometimes it gets
You
to that
get me?
point.
You see, I have a lot of petty friends. My friends have never.
It rubs off.
They have never let me go on, first of all, my height, and then my forehead, and then
But
the
your
fact that I
forehead
wear
is
glasses.
perfect. It's good.
Hey, okay, we've not until now they've not plaited the hair. We don't know. Anyway, the fact that I wear glasses, my friends have never let me go on anything. There's a friend of mine who brought up my childhood lisp. Like, God.
Why are we still on that? It's a long time ago.
hate.
Let's move on.
Anyway, I wouldn't be so petty as to bring up how a person looks, but I'm the kind of person who, if I'm so mad at you, like at least let me go home and look at you, like at least I can eat you.
Oh,
Over
that,
you get.
yeah,
Like,
we
I'm
can
so
make
mad
up,
at you, but at least
we can
at
make
least
up
I
this thing on your look.
It's okay, your looks will cover it. Yeah, I
Your
don't want
looks
to be
is
mad at you and then even
and
look
then
at
you're-
me like, can it chida, not chida, but like I can't. Come
Crazy,
on.
crazy.
Yeah,
So
and
good, be good looking.
yeah,
I'll be
but
mad
also-
at you, but I can bear.
But also, I love a God-fearing man.
Amen.
That is a fact. Please be humble to your creator. Be humble to the man that gave you life.
You know what is so crazy? A lot of people say, I love a God-fearing man. I love a God-fearing man. What's your definition? Like, what's the typical man that you'd be like, this man is God-fearing. I love him because he does this and this and this. And that makes me believe that he's a God-fearing man. Is it just because, okay, you go to church?
I'm so thankful I've been asked this. A God-fearing man or woman, this goes for both genders, by the way. For me, what I believe, okay, what has helped me call myself a God-fearing person is moved by certain principles.
Okay.
They used to tell us in primary and high school the fruits of the spirit.
True.
Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness.
I go to church, but I wouldn't have named all of that.
Self-control. I'm telling you.
Somewhere in Corinthians, yeah?
Yes. And if you are one of the people who really wants to be a better person, you will always look for what God wants of you.
Yes.
That is why for me, a God-fearing man, a God-fearing woman should always look for what does God want out of me. Like, I know he put me here, but for what?
Right.
And don't be stagnant. God-fearing people are always evolving. They're always changing. Something new is always happening in your life.
Like there's something to change.
There is always something new happening.
There's growth, in other words.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that is why I see, like, I can tell someone who's faithful, someone who is honest. You say something and you mean it. Someone who does not go back on their word. Someone who, as much, and by the way, someone who knows the role of a husband and a wife in a home.
Now we're going to talk about that. What's the role of a husband?
My friend.
I find it so hard to currently explain it to men.
I also
that
find
as a man, it's just your role to provide, to take care of your wife, to nurture her. Like, it's your role. Whether she's working, she makes money.
Or not. It's not about that.
Yeah. Like, men feel like because women are emancipated now, because they can do all these things for themselves, because they can work and make money, they're supposed to change their roles. But I feel like that shouldn't be the case. Like, in your opinion, what is the role of a husband? We're not talking about relationships like boyfriend, girlfriend now, because we're talking about husband. That's what the Bible prescribes. What is the role of a husband?
I can't even say that I completely know everything because I'm not married. But I look forward to being married. And if God gives me the great opportunity to have a great husband and be married to him, I will be a great wife.
Okay.
But what it means to be a great husband for me, your priority, like the moment you leave your father's home to join with this woman and make your own home, the home you've left behind has been left behind, please.
Leave it there.
Don't carry your home issues
Bring
to
it
our
into
new
how.
home.
Yeah.
Please don't carry your bad reputations, your bad omen. See, they said this about our family.
That was then. Yeah, this is ours
this is
now.
Ours. We're starting a new thing. Number 2, be able to protect your wife from everything. Provide for your wife in any way, because the shame of your wife looking bad rests on your shoulders. What do you mean? As a man, if your family is not doing well, if your wife is complaining, it's going to come back to you.
It comes back. At the end of the day, it has to come back.
So why are you shaming us and yourself?
Like, behave. Get some manners.
Put some respect to this family name. It's your family name on the line, bro.
Oh, God. You speak like someone who is already married.
God, I pray it into existence because
Amen. You're a believer.
And another thing, I don't want men who, and a man who ever,
with very capital letters,
with
big capital letters,
ever disrespects his wife in one of the above ways.
That's the worst of them all.
Violence, domestic violence, just even mentally abusing your wife, just physically hurling insults at her.
Fires of hell.
These things of commanding her like she's your pygmy. Take me here, do this. Get my guy, your wife is your partner. Your wife is your friend. She should be someone you go to and be like,
and irrespective of whether you believe in God or not, that is a basic.
She is the woman. And now let's get to the women. My darling.
Tell us about it.
Let me even sit properly, because I know most of you won't want to hear this.
Position yourself already, yeah?
I'm not even sure which part of the Bible says this, but I know it's there. Women submit. Women submit to your husbands, not to your boyfriends. Don't submit to your boyfriend.
Is not your husband.
Not to your fiancé.
Is not your husband.
Not to your I want to get to know you.
No, say that again, because I feel like I feel like sometimes men get
guys.
that wrong, because what do you mean?
Again, I'll say this again.
As
much as the Bible says women submit
to your
husbands.
Right.
It says husbands. Has
not
he gone to church and married you?
No,
yes.
boyfriend.
Now that is a husband. Not a boyfriend, not a fiancé, not this guy who's trying to get to know you, not, I don't know, a situationship, not a fuck buddy. Submit to your husband only.
Yes.
Because that is the man who God has put in your life to lead you. So as a woman, please submit, but also respect your man. Don't be out here talking to your girlfriends
just because
about
you're
your
emancipated,
man. Like, he's your husband.
Whether he's listening or not. Him? Yeah.
Respect him whether he's around or not.
Right.
Love that man. And be his, you know what they call a pillow? You have these ones for a reason.
Soft.
I'm sorry to say,
give it to
you have the two. You have the cushions for a reason.
Some of us are not blessed enough.
See. Why you feel like this? Why you
we all know. Some of us are not.
Anyway, no, like for real though, women need to realize that a lot of men, as much as they like an emancipated, independent,
strong,
she can pay her bills woman, they like a woman who can actually make him feel like he's the man.
Yeah.
Make your man feel like, no, you dressed well today, you smell nice.
I feel like I'm in class.
Good. Like, make your man feel like I'm the... I don't condone cheating, and every man that has cheated on me has left my life. That's
as it should be. I don't condone it.
Yeah. So if you're coming to me and you're trying to be my husband,
forget about cheating.
Just
leave it in the past.
Be sure that I am enough.
Guys, whatever you need, I got you.
Everything you need, I got you.
I got you.
I don't even know what else to say, but I got you.
Just name it.
Name it, baby.
We're not choking on it.
Position. I'm done. I just want to tell any woman out there who's trying to be a wife to just be sure that in all the things you do, respect yourself and go into that house knowing that this concerns the both of you. The family you're building is going to be your legacy.
True.
It's going to be what people look at to say, oh, these are, you know, these guys did this.
This is this family.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not about you as an individual anymore.
If you want to have a family like that, you need to stop thinking about the selfish part of us that we're talking about. Once you get into a relationship, selfish is like the last thing you
leave
think
it aside
about.
for some time.
Maybe you're selfish for your person. Like, I don't want anybody next to my person.
Yeah,
but like,
I mean, that's the only selfish allowed. Like, literally. Talking about relationships and God and what, do you think how you believe your faith in God affects so much your relationship with your partner more than if you didn't believe in God? Do you think it's a very big positive thing to your relationship, or it's more like...
it's just there.
It's just there. Because a lot of people say, oh, I believe, I go to church.
Yeah.
But when it comes to relationships, because I feel like the Bible recommends that we are intentional with our relationships and stuff like that. So if you are in a relationship, I want to believe that if you're a believer, you should be intentional, and your faith should affect how you behave in your relationship, how you address your relationship, how you relate to your partner. But a lot of people just say, we go to church. Yeah, I'm a believer. Okay, I'll date whatever I want just because, I mean, I'm a believer. Then
what?
Does that apply to you? Do you believe and let that lead in your relationship? Or it's just because, okay, yes, I'm a believer, but irrespective of what they believe in, we cool.
I'd start answering that by saying, excuse me, sadly and truly, I've not been fortunate enough to be in a relationship ever since I properly renewed my journey with God, because I just felt like God has been putting a lot of work on my plate. And
now we're going to talk about the renewal, but first tell us.
So I feel like as a person who believes in God, God likes it when his glory is revealed in every situation in your life. It should also apply to your relationship.
Right.
Like, if you're saying, I'm a believer in God, why isn't your relationship showing signs of it? Do you pray with your partner? Do you tell him, boo, this is stressing me, we need to fast about it? Even fasting can even be for one day. You can fast half a day.
Yeah.
You get, like, do you and your partner actually sit
Pray
down
and
and
fast
say,
together.
Banange, Jesus has given us this, we are grateful.
There's that saying, a family that prays together stays together. So
You get?
yeah.
So as much as you want to tell people you believe in God, your relationships,
really doing
and
it?
it doesn't even just go to romantic relationships. It extends to family. It extends to your friends. Do you pray for your friends? Do you pray with them? Do you pray for your family?
That's powerful.
Like don't just be there and say, oh, I believe in God, so my relationships should work, bro.
Like
Everything. Let me tell you, one thing I realized, man, my pastor, I thank God for my pastors for teaching me this.
Amen,
They taught
yeah.
us God worked on the whole world for 7 whole days.
And
Okay,
you
6
wanted-
days and he rested for 1 day. Who are you to think that riches and good things will follow
come
your
in
lap
one day?
because you've not worked? If the man who made the world worked
for 6
he
days.
worked for 6 whole days for you there. Oh,
And he has all those powers
princess,
and abilities.
princess.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I can imagine. I feel like we have talked. I don't even know how we got here, but we have gone to church. Like
I love it. I love it.
I mean, yeah. We've
Anytime
gone
to talk about God is like, yay.
Let's go.
Right?
I am so happy. I mean, the room is hot, so
It's the Holy Spirit.
I know it's coming upon us. We receive, yeah. Before we know it, we'll be singing gospel songs already.
Hallelujah.
Which church do you go to? I already know that, but like the rest of them.
I got to Watoto Church downtown, Watoto Church Bugolobi, Watoto Church in Tinder. Anyway, I see Watoto Church.
That's where you're going to be
I
there.
can be there. I can just holler me. I'll be there.
You'll be there.
I'll be there.
Just say the word.
Say the word. But also,
it's like a password, yeah.
Yeah, but also it's not like what I only believe in. There are certain places you just go to and you know this feels like a spiritually well place.
Yeah.
You know that as a proper Christian,
You
there
spirit
are
inside
places
you.
that you enter and you feel like my spirit is not feeling
It's
this.
not welcoming. Your spirit is denying
Your spirit is
it.
like, this place looks. You even start twitching. You're like, bro.
I feel like we should mention them, but no. Let me.
Call her, bro.
No one is. We're not joking. Let me tell you my experience. Yeah? I had a friend who was so church. Like I love friends who love God.
Yeah.
And this girl was so into God. I was so impressed. I'm like, yeah, that's the kind of company I need. She's focused. She loves God, and you can tell she's being intentional with how
her relationship, yeah.
Yes, it was very inspiring. So one time I reached out to her. I'm like, where do you pray? Like your faith is so inspiring. Where do you pray? Until she told me. She said.
I'm literally waiting for this with like a drummer in my head.
She did. Mbonya. I was like, okay. I was like, okay. At this point, I don't know what to say. I'm like, should I say something?
I'm just going to say this for everyone that goes there.
Say it, please.
There are so many prophets, so many people that are telling us that they are
And
bringing you.
They come every day.
They are telling you, I am bringing you God
Salvation.
himself.
Yeah.
I am the embodiment. My guy, there is no one who embodies God.
Tell
God
me
is
about
God, bro.
I was-
The only person that has ever been able to embody God is Jesus Christ.
Only.
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 And no one else in this world can ever. So,
You know?
as much as those people tell you they're bringing God, just go in for the preaching. Go in for spiritual. These people are actually gifted in terms of interpreting the word of God. Because sometimes there's parables in there you don't understand. As a human being, it might be too complex.
True.
So these guys are gifted in
Breaking it down,
Yes,
yeah.
making it simpler for human understanding.
Yes.
And as long as you go for that,
It works.
go home. Don't be there, Simanya. They've told me to kiss his feet. They've told
And I
me
will
to draw a
kiss-
tattoo on my back.
That's what got me.
My
That's
guy,
what got-
my guy, my
She's
guy.
like, come to pray. And I'm someone who gives very many chances. Like I try to look
Me
for
as
the
me?
best.
I just go for what you've said. Have you said it correctly? Have I understood the preaching? Home.
Me, I was like, let me not judge. She's like, let's go for fellowship. Let's go. It's on a Tuesday. I'm like, do you guys have a Sunday service? She's like, no. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, that's
Tuesday
a
it
working
is.
Day, my guy.
I
God
know.
was working on Tuesday.
I was like, okay, going for the someone, it has never left me. First impression, always sticks. I was like, okay, this guy is basically just bragging. Like, I don't hear the word. I don't understand the word.
You don't hear Jesus.
I don't. It's just bragging. And everyone is like,
Guys,
oh,
I've not been there, so I don't know.
the God that prophet worships. The God. Okay. So for you, what
Okay,
God are
who's
you
the God of the
worshiping?
world?
Yeah. What is the God of the prophet? Like, it's
Anyway,
just,
to make it clear, me as me.
where
I
your
believe-
spirit feels safe,
Yeah.
pray. And I'm not throwing shade against Mbonye. I'm just saying,
I
if
just
your
wanna ask you
spirit
one
is
thing, though.
comfortable there.
I want to ask you one thing, though.
Yeah, please.
What is your take on people who no longer follow the conventional churches, like, singing hymns, wearing that,
I don't know why you've asked this question, but I feel like God is attacking me. But
Okay,
go
I'm
on.
sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm just
keep
asking,
going.
Like, because for me, I feel like a lot of people nowadays have stepped out of it, the conventional church thing.
Yeah.
The whole wear a long dress to church.
People
Don't
just-
look like this.
People are just like, I'm coming. Okay, I'm here.
As I am.
Yeah.
Isn't that what God said?
No. Okay. First off, I want to say I have pulled away from church, and it's a whole different story. It's not really because of what church is about.
Yeah.
It's just how I was connecting with God at the time. I was raised in church. I went to very godly schools.
were?
Yes.
And everyone who, by the way, let me say this on record.
Yeah.
Everyone who does those things of, I was raised in church, they turn out to be the superstars. What?
For real?
I'm not lying. Katy
Hey guys,
Perry.
sign me up. I'm a
Katy
superstar
Perry.
already. I'm a superstar.
Asher Raymond. All these guys started singing from church.
Right.
And look at them now. Girl. Here your flowers.
I
though.
take it.
Here your flowers. Hey,
take it.
Shower them.
I was raised in church. I grew up in church, and all of those things. I love church, just genuinely.
Yeah.
I was in for church. Tell me, where is it? There is fellowship. I'm coming.
I'm here.
There is a women's gathering for
We
church.
here.
We are coming. But then I got to a point in my life where it was so depressing. And that's the
was
time I
too
needed
much.
God. I was like, God, where are you?
It is
Like,
too much.
do something. And I was so taken back because the time that I needed God the most, because I was giving in my time. I was ready. Like, I had no complaints at all. I was ready to appear. So this time that I wanted God to very much appear, and God is so mysterious. You never know what he's going to do.
Right.
So I'm like, God, this is now the time. You see
You
all
had
this
better
time?
show up now,
Show
bro.
up. And dude is like, nah, not yet.
Not yet.
Not
I'm
yet.
still
I'm
busy
like,
working
what
on
do
some
you
stuff.
mean? I want it now. And that's one thing I learned so much. The church is not really about how badly you want it. Like, how is your faith? Do you believe he's going to do it?
Is it going to happen?
Like,
for you deep
his
down, do you
timing
know?
is so different.
Yeah.
And that's what changed me. So the traditional church really comes with a lot of things, dressing up a specific kind of
Bro.
way, believing a certain kind of way. But like we said earlier, change, it never stops. Evolving never stops. We're going to grow, we're going to evolve, we're going to
Yeah.
change. But at the end of the day, irrespective of what you're wearing, think about it. Decency is a must. Like,
When
are
you're
you
presenting
decent?
yourself to God,
How are you
come on.
presenting yourself to your father? And you're
creator,
just,
bro.
what do you mean? You're
You
just
want that guy to
showing
just
up?
snap and you're out?
Right?
And he can do it though.
Put some sense to it. What do you mean? Oh, I'm just because you
Crop
said,
top.
because
Yeah.
you said I can shop the way
Show
I
some
want.
titties.
Like-
In chat. Child of God,
Like
bless you.
behave, right?
Indeed.
Some Holy Spirit needs to step in.
Which even brings me to another question. I
Tell
have to ask
me
again.
about
I have to
it.
ask again.
Yeah, please.
If someone was to say, mention your top 3 go-to drinks in terms of flavor. I'm not speaking about what the drink is called. What are the flavors in those drinks that for you, you think, this for me does this for me? Yeah.
Are we talking cocktails or generally?
Cocktails. I like something with a little bit of percentage in it.
Honestly,
I'm just saying.
I like spicy. Very spicy. Like,
So
I
would
want...
you take a chili cocktail?
Yes.
You guys, you're mad.
Yes. Like,
do you
give me
mean?
that Bloody Mary. I will have it. I love spicy. I love very strong cocktails. But I've realized people, when they're opting for cocktails, they want something that doesn't make you feel like it's strong, but you
why
get
I
there.
asked? Because of this.
Yeah. Just,
I'm here looking at it going to the bottom of the glass, and I was saying, "Oh, it's not strong."
but you're feeling it.
Hello, friend.
That's the goal. Like,
It's
I
like-
want it strong.
It's like I'm here. You've been dodging me, but I'm here.
Like we said.
And this is a sweet one. That's why I'm asking what your flavor is, because I'm seeing there's apples.
Now, this obviously this is specifically to create a level of flavor and make it very light, make it very easy to slide in, digestible, something that you're not stressing so much on. That's
And you
why
won't
we
even
have.
know it's
So the
hitting.
flavor should be rich. You never realize. Oh,
Guys,
you like
hint,
it sweet.
You don't know it's hitting.
You never know. It should catch you unaware. So I would say along Long Island because it's very rich in terms of how strong it is. So I would always opt for a Long Island
You're a
on
strong
a day.
chick. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Please be like me.
Bro.
Strength is
Please
the
teach me.
goal. You can't
Teach
be
me.
you can't be independent and you're not strong.
Okay. I think
Just don't be a drunkard.
well, I think we're past that point, bro. We can't even now say anything about this.
There is no more going
We
back.
can't go back, bro. We have crossed that line and we're
there's
happy.
no going back.
Anyway, I just have one question to ask you because I'm just actually really excited. This is my first time to be
And I'm so
hosted
excited to have you
on a podcast. And I just want to know from you.
Let's say I broke your virginity.
Oh, girl! I didn't choke.
Give me my flowers.
There she goes.
Give me my flowers.
Give her flowers.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
But make them fresh.
Okay,
I don't like
sorry.
this.
She said, it's even fake.
Yeah, it's even fake and you want me to have it.
Oh my God, Fassie. Anyway, so quick one.
Yeah.
What has been some of your most unpleasantly shocking moments on this podcast? Like you just go like, oh my God, I didn't expect that person to do this. Like, what? And you don't have to say the people, but like some of those moments you look back and you're like, honestly, wouldn't have been me doing this.
No, I don't even know what it could be. There was a guest who showed up and we were talking about something so different. And he goes, that's too sexual.
So,
And I'm like,
I'm glad you've said that.
yeah.
We're okay talking about sex on this show.
Yes, everything. Talk about it. What do you want to know? What's your favorite position?
So, on my area of expertise now.
Hey, that's your area of expertise. Hey,
I'm lying, guys.
I'm with a pro,
I'm
yeah.
lying, no.
You can't be lying.
I've
we
just
don't.
been taught so much.
We don't lie around here.
I had in my campus, my wildest days, I had a very sexual group of friends.
And you are wilding out with
And
them.
these guys, they were not, like, they would not try and make you do what they're doing, no.
But they would influence you
They
somehow.
would tell you how it happened to that dot. Like, bro,
Please
he
connect-
did this.
connect
he
me to
did
your
that.
friends.
He said, he turned, he breathed. I'm like,
No, connect me to your friends. Sign me up right now. Text
Anyway.
them. Send them my number.
so let me ask you a few sexual questions. Because me, I like to get to know people sexually. Do you know why?
Why?
I feel like it tells you a lot about who a person is behind.
Do you know why
Because
we-
behind closed doors, you're different.
Do you know why we agree on that?
Why?
I believe that people who are very perverted are very smart people. Because if I tell you a
Oops,
perverted
girl,
joke
you're
right
hitting,
now,
you're hitting.
we are not here to play. I believe
God.
if I crack a sexual joke and you
And you don't get it.
your IQ is low. Pick
Girl,
up.
girl.
What do you mean you don't get it?
Hey.
If I tell you not to choke on it, why are you not smiling?
Guys, I'm receiving
why are you
bullets
not
on behalf of
smirking?
all of you who are slow. I hope you believe it. Aye.
Faith, pick up.
Hey.
Don't be slow. I
Anyway,
feel like the
sip sad drink because I'm not slow.
and I don't mean creepy perverted. I mean like people who are like sexually aware. Like you just get
And, like,
the
they get
jokes.
excited about
Yeah,
the
like you
things,
just
eh?
get excited not because you want to have sex, but because you understand how the dynamics work, and you know sex is an
And
interesting
you just laugh and
topic.
you're like, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Talking about sex, did you ever get to a point where your parents were like, sex education time? Let's sit down, let's talk,
my
let's.
guy, my guy,
Did
my
you-
guy, my
or
guy.
you were like, figure
Hey,
it out,
I
go to
was
the
14
world.
Years old. Let me even start.
Your parents talk
14
to
years
you.
old. No, the thing is, at that time, I was in shout out to my former high school, Gayaza High School. Yeah, the hair can tell. Anyway, so
Clearly, but yeah.
I was in Gayaza High School.
Yeah.
And around the time when I was, I think it was around 2014 or 2013.
So you're the youngins, yeah? So
Why are
yeah.
you shouting me out like this now?
I mean,
it's me.
As a woman, you always remain young,
Anyway.
like fresh young.
Guys, don't calculate my age. I see you.
Anyway, we have calculated already. Please, what
It's
are you
okay.
saying?
It's calm. I'm still a
Okay.
baby.
I know.
I mean, look at me.
I know.
Anyway, so around the age of 14, I think I was in S2. My dad, because around that time they had put in the newspapers the top ranked girls' schools that have been
Teenage pregnancies.
no, the ones that are suspected of lesbianism.
Oh.
So my dad was scared that I was part of the crew. He's like,
He had not seen you introduce a boy.
and to make matters worse, every time he took me shopping for like school stuff, I was that kid that buys men's deodorant, vests.
I feel like men's
boxers.
stuff, honestly,
you see how girls are wearing
the best.
You see how girls wear bikers in the uniforms? Boxers, bro. I used to wear boxers. When they're telling girls to buy ankle socks, girls bring grey and white, black. What do you mean? Shoes.
Give me some of that masculine energy.
Any color that was masculine, I welcomed with open arms. Then they bring me pink stuff. I'm like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Who said I like
sent
that?
you?
Where are you getting that idea?
You get.
Go back.
Anyway, so that scared my dad a lot, and he just sat me down and said, "Are there any girls disturbing you at school?"
Any girls is wild. What do you mean,
I
Daddy?
was like, "Daddy, how?"
Yeah, like Daddy,
He
what
said
do you
they
mean?
are trying to tell you funny things. They are touching you in funny
That's
ways.
so
I
crazy.
said, "No, darling.
Nothing.
I'm nothing, Daddy.
I'm for the
okay.
men.
I'm okay.
I'm for the boys."
And then guess what happened? That was O level. O level, I switched schools and go to a mixed school because guys are single sex.
Yeah.
I switched and go to a mixed school. My dad had it up to here when they told him how much I talk to boys.
He thought it's over.
He was like,
Either
she's going to get pregnant. Oh my God, I was scared about the wrong thing.
Your dad is so interesting. How?
Right. I think you should meet him.
Your dad is so interesting.
He's amazing.
I think my mom,
I keep calling him the man of my life.
right? Because at 14, my mom would not dare. 14, she would not dare.
No, I get my boldness from my dad. You see, when I
Right.
told you I can usually walk up to someone and have a conversation and we're friends, my dad does the same thing. If he sees you just lingering around the place, he'll walk to you and be like, "Hi."
I think
what's up?"
my mom did it at 19. Like at 19, I was done, campus, while she's feeling a
When
certain...
you're excited. But
yeah,
I feel like that would be the best time because I feel like there.
yeah, I think she felt the need. And I
Yeah.
told her, oh, this boy, I'd reached a point where I was telling her, this boy, he calls and I'm like, Mom, talk to this boy. And she was feeling a certain type of way. So she sits me down, one random day, we're watching TV. And she's like, now you see, I think she didn't know where to start. She was
Let me tell you, I feel like as a parent,
yeah.
that's
Like, where do you start?
it's the hardest conversation to have.
Right? Because where do you start? You just like, so she didn't know where to start. We're watching a movie and it has some intimate scenes in it. But at this point, we have watched a bunch of that. Like, I don't feel a certain type of way watching it with her. So she's like, you see, boys are out there and people are sick. So I'm like, here we come.
Okay.
I'm like,
That's the point you just
comes.
go like, oh shit.
Yeah, I knew it. I'm like, can I get out of this conversation?
Nah, bro.
I
you
don't
can't.
want it.
Sorry, bro.
I don't want it because at
You have
19,
to-
I knew what I
You
knew.
have to sit in it.
I knew what I wanted to know by then.
Did she do this thing of
She paused the movie
and said, "Come take a
She
seat right
paused
here,
the
baby."
movie. She's like, sit down. She's like, sit
Oh,
down.
dear.
Boys are out there. They're sick. And I think at this point she's thinking she's probably
Like you
already
did.
she's already doing something or she's intending to do something.
Why?
So she
'Cause you had a
tells
boyfriend?
I think so. And she's like, just
come
make
on,
sure,
parents.
just make sure you use protection. Make sure people are sick. And I'm like, oh, so this is ideally sex education?
The irony is, parents say, make sure you use protection. And then one time, tell me why my mom didn't find a condom
And she was pissed.
in my. She found a condom in my. I have a toilet bag that I usually move with for just in case.
yeah.
And she found a condom in it,
And she was wondering
and
what's
she
up.
was so mad.
I
I'm
can't
like,
imagine how mine
I'm
would
like, okay, what
react.
do you want me to do? You want me to go
Yes.
without it?
Do you think
I
that's
like my sweets with their covers on. I'm just saying.
I don't. I want to have
well,
them without the take
you
off
see, the problem
take
is
the
it-
covers off. What?
Well,
what?
you see, the thing is, with the covers on, it's safer for you to know when you're about to.
Choke on it.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Oh God, she got it right over my mouth. Okay.
I saw it coming.
Yeah, you
I
see,
could-
you
I-
see,
we
you see what I
connect
mean.
by
You see
now.
what I mean.
I do get what
you
you
see what I
mean.
mean.
So-
Anyway, a lot
And
of
since
you
we
guys-
don't choke on it, keep the covers on.
Okay, keep the covers on, guys, because it just helps you be safe. And we're not ready for any of us to get
Right?
those funny things that come with not
But
keeping
you're not
covers
ready
on.
to deal with.
Can I
putting
ask you
off-
something?
Yeah, please.
Have you ever been in an experience where you want to, a sexual experience where you're like, Okay, that was nice, but I am never, never doing that again.
In capital letters, yes. And
I kind of want to hear this because you've said in capital letters. Now I'm like excited. I want to know what happened.
No.
We're already there
we could do this behind the cameras, but let me tell you, the worst kind of man sexually is the man that keeps saying, I can do this. I'll make you do this. I'll make you legs.
That's not the worst.
Really?
That's not the worst.
What is the worst? What is the worst? Because I cannot reason outside that. This guy kept on tormenting me. How? I can do this. I'm like, okay, we get it. Do it. Do it and let's move on. And then after you're done, you're still tormenting me with how you can. Have I told you it was good enough? I mean, it was good, but did I tell you it was good?
It wasn't that good.
Why are you assuming that you nailed it? You didn't.
Man, by the way, men, if you're out there thinking
you
see how Lucas said something about just because you're a man, you think you're this, you think you can do this. There's a lot of men that think just because he's a man, he's great at sex.
You're not.
My guy.
You're not.
It's a skill. What do you mean?
Build it.
You need to put time and energy and effort into learning how to make a girl happy.
Don't just assume because you're a man.
You need to know. Oh my God.
Get the chemistry right. Don't assume.
Well, you know why I said that that's not the worst kind of man?
What is the worst? I can't think of anything outside that.
How do I say this with confidence? There's this guy who I had a one-night stand with. And me, I believed because I knew that, I knew his circles. I was like,
a one-time thing.
Happens, I kind of trust this guy, you get.
Because
it was a one-time thing, but I'm like, because I know his friends, I kind of trust him. Friend, I spent 6 months in the hospital treating myself to get me to look like this again. I lost every ounce of weight I had. I could not walk. I could not eat because they had to, I want to call it mini surgery down there. Guys, girl, I'll never forgive that man. And guess what? I told God first handle that man for me. And I'm sorry to say this, but I'm so sorry because God handled him in the worst way possible.
No, amen to that.
God handled him in the worst way.
Amen to that.
This boy lost his brother.
Okay, that's bad.
And I said, you know what?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, but because of what you put me through,
I don't even feel that bad.
My guy, don't even feel. I just texted him and said sorry for your loss.
But I don't mean it.
You ruined my life, bro.
6 months.
I lost a whole year of education. I had to take a dead year in school because I was getting well. For me to come out in public again and talk to people,
you are bad off.
I felt embarrassed to even just be in public. I felt like everyone can see me and what I'm going through.
Yo, that is
mentally
worse.
Let me tell you. And this guy, girls, be careful with men who tell you they already have the condom.
Don't trust him. Do not
come
allow.
With yours.
Try this one on. That one.
Tell him this one works better for me now. It is standard for extra pleasure.
I prefer this one. Okay, crazy. But it's just you. And funny thing is, your personality is just amazing. Your energy is great and everything.
Playful.
But your face gives, I'm serious, don't play with me.
Because,
don't play with
as
me.
I said earlier, filtering out the bad energy.
So either way, we don't play with you.
Please don't.
Be on business.
Bambi, don't.
I might look Bambi for me, regardless, Bambi don't.
Bambi don't.
Do not.
Because you see, the thing is, a lot of you look at women like weak, below you.
But I'm not.
Or if you're a woman, you look at her like, oh, you're more so later. I can handle that one myself. Who gives you the right to think so?
What makes you think that?
Do you know the things I've been through?
Are you ready?
You might be here chilling with Karate Kid. Hey, Karate Kid, I don't know.
Please.
Guys, I am the one person that always stands tall in never judging a book by its cover.
Standing tall even when you're short.
Preach!
Even when you're short, we stand tall.
Preach.
On business.
I was going to feel so bad if I had walked off the show without a short joke happening. God.
It had to. Do you know how badly I've been trying not to? Because I'm a short person as well.
No, but you know it's hard to find someone shorter than you.
Yeah.
As a short person,
It's hard.
if you know that I'm
No, but I have
if you know
and it feels good.
if you know it deep down that you know I'm a short girl, finding someone shorter than you is work.
But it feels
But when
good.
you find them,
You're like, yeah, at least there is someone
okay,
there.
I want us to share fun facts.
Right.
What's your actual height?
I don't know. I think I'm like a
Jesus Christ,
5'2",
girl.
but I don't know. I really don't know. I think
Okay,
like
just put it there.
if I'm to estimate a 5'2".
It's embarrassing to say what I am. But
What are you? Don't tell me you're in the 4s.
I'm a 4'7".
No, am I taller than you?
Girl, yes.
I'm giving myself too much height.
I always know my height because my height is just always alarming, man. Like, I just look at it like there are people who
Now
are this
I'm
height.
having a moment. Now that I know I'm taller than you,
Oh, it's a
I feel good.
it's a feel good moment, isn't it? It's a feel.
Eh?
Guys, when I become a DJ, watch out for this chick, eh?
No, but I'll be your greatest fan. Like, of course they should watch it for me.
Yeah, they should because
They should,
I know
they
I'll
should.
be playing for her songs, eh? That will remind her that she's
I'm
as short
sorry.
as me.
It has been such a pleasure having you here.
Right.
And I can't say enough. We need more time. Like, I can't get enough of you. Your energy is very amazing, and I'm so glad you created time for this. And
I'm so glad I was called, man.
because our producers are saying, time up. Like,
Producers,
sum it up.
Thank you so much for your time. They're looking at me side eye, but like,
Yeah, like, just relax. We're getting
thanks,
there.
guys.
Right?
For taking in girls that talk too much.
I know.
Anyway, guys, again, I'm so glad that I made it to
I'm
the
so
Chai
glad to.
and Cocktails
Cocktail.
podcast.
Yay.
Thank you so much, Fassie, for
Don't
having
choke on
me.
it. Are you-
Today I've not
And-
choked on nada. Say
And
it.
as long as you've come here, no more choking.
We're done.
Swallow it. Take it in. You can handle
Hi.
every bit of it.
Preach, sis. Preach. Preach. Ah.
It's been such a pleasure having you. I feel like we need to extend this behind cameras.
Another day.
another
No, there's always time for drinks.
Yeah, always.
We're gonna catch a drink after
Thank you
this
so much
sometime.
for coming.
Yeah.
I still have more questions for you, but I mean,
My DMs are, I'd like to say open, but like,
they're,
I'm not so good
they're
at answering
restricted but
messages.
open.
I'm not so good at answering messages. That's a fact. If you want to actually find me and it's urgent,
Call me.
please call.
I am terrible at
Because
calls.
when it comes to messages, I'll just look at you like it's not that important. So
No, text me. Don't call me. Why are you calling me? Like, what is so urgent? Is it
That's
death?
sick.
If it's not life and death, don't call me. Send that text. If it's so much on your chest, send a voice note. 1 hour,
Don't
I'll
call
listen,
me.
but don't call me. Don't
Mama,
call
Mama, guys, me call me.
me. Don't
Disturb
call
me.
me.
Anyway,
It's so good to have you.
Yeah.
And closing out,
Yeah.
what do you want to say to your fans, to be fans?
Ati fans.
Eh,
Guys, I don't
inspiring
have
fans.
I don't have fans yet.
Okay, to
But
fellow
I-
human beings.
I think to my well-wishers
Mm-hmm.
and people that actually just love people who are out there,
Mm-hmm.
shout out to you, man. You guys make us who we are, and we do all this because we love you and we appreciate you. And in that same light, again, I will stress this: do not forget to catch me every Monday to Friday
That's what's up.
on the mid-morning magazine on 97 FM Radio City, and every Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on the Top 20 Countdown, still on 97 FM Radio City. And if you want to host me, or if you want me to be a host for your events,
She's
I'm
open.
open. MCing your events, I'm open. Influencing,
Give
not
her
as
your
much,
money.
but like, yeah, just
give her
come
your
to
money.
me and let me know what I can do for
Let's
you,
talk
and we'll
it
figure
out.
it out. Yeah, that's for sure. If I can't do it, I know someone who will.
Oh. So you're
Yeah.
the plug of the plug.
You get what I mean? You get what I mean?
I do. It's so good to have you.
Thank you,
And
Fassie. I feel
clearly
like
we-
giving you a hug, but like,
yeah, we'll do that.
Okay,
That's a must.
guys, you can't be in that moment. Sorry.
You can't be and not give a hug. Clearly, we have not choked on it. And we are so excited to have you join us for this episode of Chai and Cocktails podcast. And obviously, we don't choke on it. So don't take your time to choke on it. Swallow. Get a cocktail. Because we're bringing you the tea. We're bringing you the chai. So there's no need to choke on it. Make sure you swallow every bit of it. Any kind of conversation, just lock in to Chai and Cocktails podcast. And don't hold back. Because why are you holding back? You're an adult. You can talk about anything. No one's gonna beat you. Just talk about it. And there's nothing to all about. So don't choke on it. I am your host, Fassie Tawu, and clearly today was Chai and Cocktails podcast, and we are hoping to catch you again on the next episode of Chai and Cocktails. If you have not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. I really don't know. I don't know what you're waiting for. But if you've not been inspired to subscribe, this is the time. Go subscribe. Don't wait any longer. Subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever it is.
Turn on your notifications.
Yeah, and if you don't listen to, don't give an excuse. Oh, I don't have a radio. You don't need a radio. Just there is a link. There's
www.radiocity.ug. Or
Please.
those guys that are guys that like to use apps. There is the TuneIn app. There is Radio Box. There's Radio Garden.
What's your excuse?
What do you need?
What is your excuse? So, as you keep living, as you keep enjoying your life, don't choke on it. And catch you on the next episode of Chai and Cocktails podcast. I am your host, Fassie Tawu. Thank you.